You're checking out the Opie and Anthony show today.
We're going to play a game, Opie.
Oh, yeah?
It's called Secret Sound. The Secret Sound.
Okay.
What's this sound?
I don't know.
Oh.
Can I guess?
It's, yes?
Can we hear it again? I don't know. It sounds fat.
So Don hanging himself after the Opie and Anthony show today.
And he's all revved up. You know, the one thing, this is pretty funny. He says, I like to spin ratings, Anthony. Spin ratings, right? Mm-hmm. That's why I set him up so effing bad. He doesn't realize how smart I am.
I'm smart.
He spent a lot of his show saying that we spin the ratings, Anthony. Even though we've never lied about the ratings. We're a show that's all about getting as many men as possible to listen to.
Mm-hmm.
Our contracts state you guys have to be number one men 18 to 49.
Yeah.
And that's what we do. That's what we do.
There you go.
The fact is, we love the women. We don't have many women listening to us, which affects our overall ratings.
Mm-hmm.
And we've said all this in the past. But he says how I spin the ratings. Spin them, to make it look even better for us, right?
Yeah.
So I just flat out asked him on the phone, this trend that came out in D.C., I asked him, are we number one men 18 plus? You heard his answer.
Yeah.
End of discussion.
Very good, Greg Hughes. Greg Hughes. Listen, Greg Hughes.
That's with two G's.
That's great.
Because it's not Gregory.
That's great.
Hey, Bruce, what's up?
What's up, guys? Yo, I thought that secret sound was, Don and Mike choking on your mules, dude. Totally suckers. I just want to proclaim you guys the new radio gods, and those guys can go take it deep.
Oh, dear.
Thank you, my friend. Oh, gosh, golly. Don't be talking. Oh, jeepers.
This is the fat guys who agree with everything the other one says show. Hey, it looks like the A's are going to go all the way. Oh, my. I'll say. Oh, yeah, sounds like so.
I don't know. What is free to think? Oh, Jesus.
I like
again.
Buzz. Buzz I like.
Oh, Jesus.
Michael, what's going on?
Hey, guys.
Hey, Michael.
How you doing?
Hey, man.
Listen, first of all, I've listened to those guys. I gave them a shot to begin with, okay?
There you go.
Now, I'm not 12 years
Hold
old.
on, Michael. Did we tell you not to listen to them?
No.
Because that was said today, too.
No,
that subliminally, we tell our listeners not to listen to other radio shows.
No, I give everybody a shot, Pharrell, Ron and Fez,
I wish we had the control over the audience like that, because I would tell all you guys to just send us money and we'd go retire.
Well, I'm also late 30s like you guys, and I'm not 12 years old on the Internet.
Yeah, but see, we're trying to make everyone think that we're like in our late 20s, early 30s.
Yeah, exactly.
Right, yeah.
That Ant talks about video games because he thinks that's what the young kids want to hear.
That's what the kids want to hear. I sure hope I do good on my SATs.
Yeah, well, there's much...
And I hang at the skate shop because...
The skateboard stand.
Oh, stand. I keep saying shop.
That might make too much sense.
I hang out at the skate stand because that's what all the young guys do.
The young hipsters are doing 23 skidoo.
Yeah, but, they try to justify the age.
Let me tell you something. It doesn't matter how old you are as long as you're funny.
Yeah, but again, they were like late 40s or mid-40s, whatever they are. They're acting like they're 12 years old, blaming you for their problems. If you didn't support them. Meanwhile, these guys are from Washington. They're Washington Redskins, and they're talking about the Redskins in New York?
You're right, Florentine. You're absolutely right.
well, wait, Norton, you're the buffer, Norton.
Florentine. It was also said today that we hide behind Jim Norton.
Yeah,
and we allow him to say all our stuff for us.
Yes.
We don't have the balls to say it ourselves.
Well, again, they may be number one in Wisconsin, but they're not number one in, what is that, Iowa?
But we're hoping, Anthony,
Yeah.
I just got to stop the show for a second.
Yeah.
I want to apologize to Super GM Ken Stevens.
Why?
Well, because he's going to have to deal with a crying disc jockey for the next hour and a half.
A psychopath DJ?
The psychosis of Don babbling in Ken's ear. You know what, Don? Ken doesn't care anymore.
He's going to get fired, right, Ken, supposedly?
Ken will be just fine. Norton, I'm sorry. you're going to have to leave the show. We're getting Shelley Long from Cheers, who's going to be sitting in on our program.
That's my other point. Leah Remini,
Oh, my.
Although Shelley's going to be at a hut in Budapest, and she's going to comment on what goes on the show, because that really isn't too awkward
Leah's going to realize she made a horrible mistake. She'll be gone in, I'll give her 2 more months.
What show is she on?
Tops.
What TV show?
She is so gone in 2 months.
I guess Queen's may be canceled. Maybe she's trying to look for a second stage in her life.
Why? Because radio is not an easy thing to do, and you can't just plug in a little satellite feed and have someone somewhere else in the country and just assume it's all going to work. It's going to be a disaster.
All right, so these guys are gone, right?
Yeah,
New York, done.
History, I mean, they're not going to be on tomorrow. Please tell me they're not going to be on tomorrow.
Unfortunately, if we did have some power, that might be true.
No, we're stuck with them until we get another show, but the fact is they're parading new shows down the hall every day.
It's a conga line of talent coming through the hallways of this place.
I met a couple guys from The Amazing Race.
Yeah.
I'm like, I didn't even know you guys did radio.
I'm shaking hands with people. It's like, hey, this is this guy and that guy. I'm like, who the hell are these people? That's why those guys are in.
How long has it been going on for? I mean, did they rent or did they buy out of their apartments in Manhattan?
It's been going on for a while.
Michael, I'll tell you this. I'll back up a little bit. The last time Don and Mike tried to bait us and go after us, remember we had that meeting with Ken and stuff?
Yeah.
Ken told us that day they were gone, so we said, okay, we'll get the last laugh once again, so we'll just shut our mouths and do our radio show.
Like I said, nothing to you guys. I mean, you're just doing your own show, and you really didn't say much about them.
No.
I mean, that's what kills me, so...
Yeah.
You know, I listen to you religiously anyway because you're entertaining.
You know what? We knew how this was going to end, and why give them an excuse to say that, it was us that did it? If you're a good show and you're funny, no one's going to keep you from doing well and getting listeners.
And you know,
I'll say it again. We hated the radio chick just as much as we disliked Don and Mike, and you know what? The radio chick ended up having 3 times the audience as Don and Mike in middays. That's a fact that you can look up.
But, you know, I got to tell you,
hating the radio chick did not hurt her ratings.
Yeah. Yeah. Well, I mean, I'm an intelligent individual, and I listen to it. You know, I'm entertained by you guys, but I also gave them a shot. I did. And to me, they weren't funny. Darian
O'Mara and Mike Bonaducci. There you go, as far as radio in New York is concerned.
Bye-bye.
All right, guys. I'll talk to you later.
I believe they have a failure Hall of Fame somewhere in New York for radio talent that has come on. Oh, yeah.
I bet I can find it all on the web.
Jay Thomas is on that wall.
Let's do this. Go to Yahoo. Put in failed New York and radio and see what comes up.
I think Mark Perreno would be up on the wall.
Oh, dear.
Oh, good gosh.
Oh, my.
Mason Kalinsky.
How did your colonoscopy go?
I still haven't had one of those, so I guess I'm still kind of young.
Of course not. You're not a dull, middle-aged zilch.
No, we're close in age, those guys.
Very close. Oh, my God. Doesn't it just have to do with what you enjoy doing in life? If you want to just retire any fun that you might have and turn into sour, bitter old men.
Curmudgeons.
That's fine and dandy. Go ahead. But don't fault people that are still having a good goddamn time.
Matt, what's going on?
Hey, man, I just wanted to echo that guy. I've been listening to you for 9 months, and I couldn't get a read on you guys. I didn't know if you loved them or hated them. Today's the first day I figured out that you hated them.
See?
Thank you.
There you go.
And there's tons of people calling saying that. Tons.
Yeah, no problem. You guys are great. Norton rules.
Thanks, man.
We never said anything.
We took our little jabs here and there.
Yeah, but never getting on and just bashing them without any reason.
Cheryl, what's up?
Hi, guys.
Hey.
Listen, I gave those guys a shot also, right? But what turned me off from them was this blinking Frida. Every day. They have to be calling Frida. It was annoying and disgusting. And those two fat slobs, when they come to New York, they need to join a New York sports club, and just to let them know they're all news.
Miss Cleo, tell me the future. Read your tarot cards and tell me what is in the future for Don and Mike.
They're old school, okay? You two guys are new school. They're old school. They need to get with that.
But we're the same age.
Oh, yeah, okay.
So how did that happen?
Oh, please. His annoying wife turned listeners off. We don't want to hear his annoying wife every morning. And his kid that is probably needed to join the sports club also.
Yeah. All right.
So that's what turned off a lot of listeners. Is calling his annoying wife every day.
All right.
Every day.
Bye-bye.
Bye-bye. That's Cheryl. Call me now.
Mike, you're free reading.
Hey, Mike from D.C., what's up?
Hey, how you guys doing? You guys are talking about, like, good radio and whatnot. How come you wouldn't debate Don and let him say what he had to say? Why'd you have to hang up on him?
He had 4 hours to speak his piece.
I know, but you're saying you're good radio.
No,
that would be good radio. It sounds like you have something to hide.
I'm trying to... No, we have nothing to hide. It's out there. You could read it for yourselves.
Well, then why wouldn't you debate him?
What is there to hide, Mike? When I ask Don himself, the latest trend that came out today, are we number one, men 18+, and he said yes.
That's all you let him say, that one category.
Listen to how dull you sound.
That says a lot right there, Mike.
You guys suck.
Listen to how dull you sound.
Driving home in my car.
Yeah,
you guys are so non-talented.
You sound like a Don and Mike fan.
Watch your language.
Watch your language,
sonny boy.
potty mouth.
Well, you have no talent.
What's the matter? You and Dad used to listen to Don and Mike when he drove you to school before he pulled over in the woods and put a digit in.
Hey, Mike. Mike. This no talent show took over their slot because the company has more belief in this program.
Let's hear the real truth. The
no talent show is successfully syndicated around the country. This no talent show is consistently successful in the syndicated markets it's in. It doesn't have a .8 anywhere. And especially not in the number one market in the country that DJs aspire to be successful. They work their way up their entire career to get to New York and succeed, and they failed miserably. Miserably. Some people fail in New York, but they do just good enough that another station picks them up and goes, well, perhaps with this, that, or the other thing, they can be successful. You will never be back because you failed so miserably.
There you go.
There you go. Little fan that called up
but
there.
But you could just hear that type of, what a dullard.
Blah, blah, blah. Whatever.
Of course they have their fans. I understand that.
Of course they do.
Whatever.
But they're all dull.
Like
that guy from Glen Burnie. Well, we like a little structure down here. Do you really? Ugh.
Boring. Have you gotten your midlife crisis tattoo yet, Opie? I haven't got mine yet.
I think I have like one more year, and then I'm going to get the tattoo one. If you want to start looking even younger.
If you want to talk about those issues, please give me a break.
Yeah, I'm getting older now, so if I get a tattoo, I'll feel like I'm younger.
What?
I don't know. I might get a cute little sparrow.
What?
I just wish I had a boy to share it with. There you go.
I wish my father would suggest that. No, stupid. I'm not doing that. Why don't we go out and split a hooker? That would be nice.
Oh, boy.
Unbelievable. The move of desperation. Any of the fans, and like we said, sure, we know they have plenty of fans in D.C.
I can't believe that Don and Mike fan got through. It said on the screen how much, that guy liked our show.
I know, wow.
I figured I'd pump up my ego and throw on some positive calls for us.
Yeah.
Boy, he really surprised me. Please, like I care.
Dull.
Do you guys realize that Ant and I get off on the fact that we get under people's skin? And we got under their skin so bad today it's not even funny because they know everything we're saying is right. They know they're finished in New York. They have to walk by an empty studio down there in Washington, WJFK, where they used to sit between 3 and 7 and see just no one in the studio and our voices coming through the speakers. It drives him absolutely nuts.
And that's going to continue.
The company passed him up and his hometown station passed him up.
And that will continue. Facts. You will be gone here. Your voice no longer burdening the people of New York. And, hey, on your afternoon drive home, you know, the time you used to be on the air, you could listen to Opie and Anthony. There you go. There you go, Don.
Walter, what's up?
Hey, what's up, man?
Hey.
I tell you, I love you guys' show. Listen to you every day on the way home from work. How does this guy get hired to be a program director?
They gave him a title that meant nothing.
What the hell is that all about?
No, it meant nothing. Jeremy from New York was overseeing the station, and another guy, Charlie, that runs the station on a day-to-day basis, and they gave him a cute little title, PD of Creative Programming, something.
That?
And then he called the trades yesterday or this morning to tell her when he quit. But he quit. But he wasn't really the program director. It was just a title.
It was sick. I happened to listen to him a little bit yesterday because I left work early. And waiting for you guys to come on. He talked about how he quit, and he's telling Jeremy off, and I said, Jesus.
Yeah, he quit.
Guy's got a problem. Later, guys.
He quit his job as PD because he wanted to put echo on the station and they wouldn't let him.
Is that what they're saying?
That's how he's talking about spinning something. Yeah, they wanted to put reverb on the station like they do at the old 70s stations, the oldies stations. Put an echo on the station.
That is horrible.
Oh, God. Ugh.
Yeah.
And that's the excuse.
Hey,
but
what's this?
Oh, what do you got there?
From DM Fan in D.C. F you losers.
Ooh.
Don and Mike for life.
Yeah.
F you losers. Don and Mike for life.
Oh.
Written about 25 times.
There you go.
Boy, I must say, that's going to really hurt me today.
And it's just the way that one of their fans would write something. That's the point. An O&A fan would call up and say something really, really, really vicious.
No, that hurts, though. That one got to me.
You guys stink. Get lives. Thank you, Fatso.
You better hope you do well in Philly, my friends. You so better hope.
Let's go to Gail. Gail, what's up?
Yeah, I was wondering
Hi,
if we had to
boo-boo.
be tortured listening to them in Philly still.
Well, Gail, let me tell you this. All right, let me talk to Philly, okay, please. Philly, I am begging you, I am pleading with you to give Don and Mike a chance, and I'll tell you why. Because when they fail miserably in Philly, they'll have no one to blame but themselves. Okay, give them a chance. Give them a listen.
Try again, Gail.
Oh, I can't do it. It's
Give
awful.
them another try, people in Philly. Yeah, I'm with Opie on this one. Just give them a try. If you like them, stick with them.
I'm sick of people blaming us for their failures.
Yeah.
So give them a chance.
And that Mike guy?
Give it the old
Why would
college
he be
try.
listening to you if he doesn't like you?
Who? No, Don?
Well, it is Mike also. Mike Source.
Well, Don, I can't speak for Mike, but Don is so obsessed with this whole thing. He listens to us every day as he's driving around in his Cadillac. And I get, because it gets back to me, he's convinced that we talk about him every day, that we take these little subliminal jabs.
Yeah.
And then he calls Ken and stuff. We were talking about something from this PhotoshopContest.com where someone put our heads on these two tours with these really, really bad collared shirts and stuff. I'm like, we would never wear collared shirts. He was convinced we were talking about him and Mike.
I know.
Yeah, he's a waste.
That
He
is
really should
weird.
have been shot in the toilet.
It was just a really bad photo with our heads on it. Had nothing to do with them, but
Yeah.
you know, he thought we were talking about him. I don't know.
We're out of time.
All right, Gail. But please, Philly, give him a shot.
Yeah.
I don't want to be blamed for their failure in Philly as well. My God.
Doing so well. So well.
And poor Cleveland today.
Yeah.
Why? They put on the station out there?
We killed...
Yeah.
We killed in the ratings today in Cleveland.
Unbelievable.
We are, this is the first time this has happened to this show.
Mm-hmm.
The first time. This hasn't even happened in New York yet.
Yeah.
With everybody listening to Afternoon Drive Radio, we are number one in Cleveland right now.
12 plus, as they say.
They call it 12 plus, which means old men, young men, old women, young women. I mean, everybody.
Yeah.
For the first time for this show, we have become number one in a city.
By a lot.
By a lot. We never did that in Boston, and the closest we came in New York was, I think, fourth place overall.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, boy.
But for the first time ever, Cleveland gave us the number one spot today.
You guys in Cleveland.
Oh, dear.
Oh, gosh. It's a little success story in our syndication. One of the many.
Agree with each other.
Not just sitting around talking about how well you're doing in a city you've been 15 years in. Geez, I would hope you're doing well.
And something else you can look up, D.C., because we do try to stick with the facts. The first 4 books that Don and Mike had in D.C., they didn't get above a 3 share. It's a fact. Proven it takes time to build an audience.
Those pesky facts.
And I don't know, we're pushing maybe 9 months now. June, July, August, September, 9 months. So we'll see what happens.
Oh, I think I got inside the phone line of Don as he's calling Ken Stevens about New York. Shh.
I got nowhere else to go! I got nowhere else to go!
It's okay. It's okay. They got Washington. Don, it's okay.
I got nothing else.
Oh.
Anthony, we got...
I'm so upset.
CeCe DeVille is calling us from Poison.
Yep. Mm-hmm.
Anthony, remember...
Is that one of those new bands, Poison? Look, now you're trying to be hip, talking about the Poison.
I got their latest CD.
Oh, dear.
Their latest... I didn't really, but I just want to act cool and hip. So I have something to show the boys down at the skateboard stand.
Wear a helmet in your elbow pads when you skateboard past that skateboard stand.
Yeah.
Don't want to hurt yourself.
Oh, my.
We installed a rail out there, and I'm going to try a few moves during commercials.
Oh, yeah?
I've never worn a sideways hat.
Look at Patrick. Yeah, we give you guys record-breaking ratings, yet you can't even stop by once a goddamn year, dicks. You're so right, Patrick. Now we have to go to Cleveland.
No. No, I'm just kidding.
We do. I want to go.
Jay Moore told us we had to go to Cleveland about a year ago.
Yeah, I know.
And we haven't even been on that long, but he's like, after the first week, he goes, you guys are blowing up in Cleveland. You got to get out there. No, we have to plan something now. We wanted to go for, you know what, I got to say, we wanted to go for Jim Norton's show. Mm-hmm. But the station couldn't afford our demands.
You guys
which
really
turned out to be about $2,000. No, it was just a few hotel rooms and a few flights.
Yep.
Next time Jimmy's on a show, though, Mary Lou Henna is going to be sitting in with us from the hit TV show Taxi.
For the love of Eve.
And a little message to Leah. You sounded completely ridiculous today because you had no clue what you were talking about as far as all this stuff goes. Just shut your trap. Anthony, what's up? What'd you learn?
What's up?
Hey, man.
I learned always at the end.
Yes. Bravo, my friend.
It's hot.
Bravo. Always. Don't forget, right after us here in New York, the guys that kiss our asses, Ron and Fez.
Those two lovable ass kissers, Ron and Fez.
Frank's on Ron and Fez. Hi, Frank. Well, fuzzy.
Jimmy, I'm Ron and Fez. Hi, Jimmy.
Pope, you're on Ron and Fez. Hi, Ope.
Dennis, what's up?
Hey, I learned a couple things, guys.
Yeah.
I learned that when O&A entered the studio, somebody shouts, O&A coming in the hallway clears.
That's right.
And I learned Chandra Levy died of boredom listening to Don and Mike.
There you go. And he gives a little shoot from the hip thing.
All right, let's go to Mike. Mike, what did you learn today?
Hey, guys, what's up? I learned that a chimp could get a .9 rating.
There you go. Thank you.
A chimp. Done.
W2K in Philly learned, forget Gary Condit, Levy, death by boredom. Jersey Gary. He learned Sean and Levy died of boredom. That's coming in a lot today, Anthony.
Yep, of course it is.
Thanks to Don and Mike, he says. He also learned Opie's a brash punk skateboarder tooling down the hallway to the studio.
Making people get out of the way and shield their faces.
Jerry from Edison, clear the halls and divert your eyes. Here comes O&A. He also learned Opie hangs at the skateboard stand while Ant studies for his SATs.
Wonderful. Well, what a great day we've had. What fun. Right from the tippy top of the show.
All the way to the tippy top. Awesome, Andy.
Hey, guys, I learned that the Ron and Mike show, what is it, is finished in the most important radio market, New York City.
Yep.
Well, it's
later.
Don and Mike.
Oh, Don and Mike. All right, I'm in Boston. We don't syndicate crappy shows in this city.
There you go.
Oh, my. Oh, boy.
Don't you think maybe we should draft me real quick before today's on?
No, we're going to put the kibosh on that one.
Joe, what's going on?
I agree. Me
How you doing, guys? Hey, I learned a .8's not bad.
Mm-hmm. All right, we're outie.
Yes.
Or was that too hip for everyone? I'm sorry.
Oh, boo-boo.
We're going to leave now.
You're being too hip. Just hop on your skateboard and push your way out of here.
Or don't brush your teeth for 6 months and then bowl.
Yeah. Come back with some thrilling conversation about getting a colonoscopy.
Yeah, the kids will love to hear that.
Yeah. That's good. Maybe we'll smash a gaming system that 99% of the demo loves playing. Jack off. That'll do it. in your businessman suit. Go to the website. Check that out. Go look at Don in his businessman suit smashing a PlayStation 2. Those darn kids and their games. And that has nothing to do with age. There are people of all ages that enjoy video gaming. But no, not me. Get me in my businessman suit. Get me my hammer. I'll show you. You shouldn't be playing these newfangled things.
Maybe I can get that.
That'll do it.
When I was your age,
90% of the target demo has some interest in video gaming. That's it. I don't bother with that stuff. Chinese checkers is more my game. I'll challenge anyone to a game of Chinese checkers. Wonderful. And you wonder why you're gone in New York City. Gone. And there ain't no returning from it. That's just the way it is. Bye-bye. Not welcome back. Please leave.
All right, our pals Ron and Fez are up next.
Yeah. Those ass kissers, as Don and Mike called them.
Call them up and tell them to stop kissing our asses.
You know something? I'm tired of Ron and Fez kissing our ass. Sure, we hang out with them. There are some nights I'm here for 8 hours because I hang out on their show for 8 hours. But it's just because I so enjoy the ass kissing I get. Last Friday when they had the boxing, it was just, I love going there just so Ron and Fez could kiss my ass. I don't enjoy going and being entertained by their program and their live appearances because they're fun or anything. I just have to have my ass kissed all the time.
Seems like they got a nice little following, too.
Oh, no. Absolutely not.
I think they're going to make it in this town.
Do you think so?
Yeah, I think they might make it.
I hope not, because then we're going to have to feel threatened and turn on them.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, that must be
because that's what we do.
Is it a disgrace if you don't make it in New York?
In the radio business? Yeah.
Yeah, because this is like the goal. This is the goal for radio. You want to be in New York. You want to be successful. So when you fail, you just weren't good enough. That's the bottom line. You just weren't good enough. Were you good enough for D.C.? Well, I guess so. New York? Not good enough. Oh, we got to go. Not good enough.
You have no one to blame but yourselves. That is the fact.
Bye-bye.
Bye-bye.